Liken unto death. It is NewMutator. I'm bringing you the Myth World Cup 2012. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you are enjoying these casts that I'm doing. And if you want to be a kind of a special guest on the cast, like Punk User was for a previous match, I'm pretty open to trying something like that out. Basically, all you need to do is get in touch with me somehow. You can leave me a comment here. You can post something to the forums. I don't know, one way or another, get my attention, and I don't know. Let's figure something out. I think it'd be pretty fun. He did suggest maybe a player to, who played in a match, kind of dual casting that with me, and I think that would be that would give us some insight into how that game felt kind of as it was panning out. So I think that'd be pretty fun to do. So just let me know if you want to do something like that. But in the meantime, it is game number 4 in the DE3 matchup with Age and the Silent Sentinels. Silent Sentinels have taken the first 3 games already, so they are in pretty good shape. Age, I think, is eliminated from the tournament at this point, but they're gonna play their last 2 remaining games and try to redeem themselves with a win here in game number 4. Sentinels are going to progress to the next match and in the DE4, and this is a bottom bracket match, so they're going to be playing 2 matches, I think, next week. We'll see how that goes for them, but in the meantime, they are up, and yeah, so I don't know, Aki telling us that he's in Japan, saying he doesn't play, but I didn't see exactly what that was about. But anyway, introducing Age, it is Terry the Kid, Kabuki, Aki, Ginga, KAO, and Ape. 6 players showing up here in their final match of the tournament. They're going to be facing off against this black team here led by Asmo, Warrior America. I don't even know who that is. Maybe that's Wayward One. I have no idea. Blonde, Toxin, Lizard King, and Honky. So 6 on 6 here in game number 4. Now this is the wacky map with the general unit casting the force fields. It does have these temples that are sometimes utilized, but I doubt they'll be utilized here in Capture the Flag, which is pretty much Capture the Flag is a game type on this map where pretty much you would just race across the other side of the map and try to kill as many units as possible on your way to the opposing team's flag. And basically whoever is able to tag the opposing team's flag first wins this match. So a couple of whites worth of pus there for the Sentinels, and the same for Age. Looks like Age is doing the 3-prong strategy here. They're going to send 1 flank to the north, 1 kind of to the south here, and then 1 directly to the middle area, and then they're going to scout their ways and then react to where the Sentinels are located. Looks like Lizard King is going to be headed to the south. Toxin has the possession of the general, which is kind of the unique unit on this map. Asmo with the archers, and Lizard King with the Puskulls here. Toxin also has a dwarf. He's going to be using that dwarf in tandem with that general to try to bomb Age from afar. See if he's able to successfully do that or not. Maybe he's been practicing late at night so he can pull that off. It is a pretty tricky maneuver, if I may say so myself. I haven't really figured out how to do it, but we've already seen some players able to do that and able to do it well. Adrenaline comes to mind. He was in the last match that I casted along with Punk User. and he pulled off a pretty amazing maneuver. I believe it was referred to as the Satchel Rain maneuver by Ska. So that's what I'm going to call it, the Satchel Rain maneuver. We'll see if anybody else is able to kind of independently come up with that here on in the DE3. And Blonde taking some damage. I don't know. It seems to me like Blonde taking some unnecessary damage in game 1 and in game here, I think, as well. That dwarf gets, wow, and that dwarf just explodes in a fiery mess. The dwarf for Blonde, though, pretty safe for the time being. So another pus going down. There we go. That pus is gonna do it. Nice shot there. I think that was Terry the Kid getting that shot off. And KAO is pretty much gonna rush here. And actually, Age is looking pretty good, I think, if they clean this force up. Some friendly fire there. KAO damaging Ape's warriors, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. Ape is going to clean up these archers here. Ooh, a little bit of a misclick, miss micro, but there he is. He engages and cleans those up. So yes, it is 79 to 59%. Honky's saying stupid call. I didn't see exactly what he called, but for some reason he decided that it was his fault that they lost all those units. But Lizard King seems to be doing alright. Aki's kind of chasing him. Lizard King making a beeline for that flag there, not even really stopping it to clean up Aki. Actually, I'm not sure where he's... Maybe he's not going... No, he's going in the exact opposite direction that he needs to be. There he is. Now he's going towards the flag. And Terry the Kid going after that journeyman, but... or going after that dwarf, I'm sorry. Toxin, though, I think is going to clean him up with that general. And Age is going to be falling back to the flag. They are pushing with this this force to the home flag of the Sentinels. I think Honky is going to be posting up on this hill to try to prevent the flag from being taken, but these archers are going to try to pick him off and allow for that dwarf, allow for Ginga's dwarf to deal some damage.
Flag contested.
Ah, but Asmo is going to be sending some archers of his own. Yeah, Ginga's warriors, though, trying to chase those down. Flag contested, though, for Age. Lizard King trying to take the game kind of on his own here. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do it, though. He is retreating. 72 to 50%. Yeah, so Lizard King is going to be taking some damage. Ape is right behind him. And I think Lizard King is pretty much going to be cleaned up here. Unless he can draw the friendly fire with Terry the Kid's dwarf, but I don't think that's going to happen. He's going to lose a couple of warriors. So Age, pretty good reaction, able to get here pretty quick and defend that flag. There we had Toxin, a nice shot there, killing that warrior with that long range bomb, but there's nothing to back him up. So I think he is pretty much a goner. KAO is going to attempt to pick him off. 45-61%, so I think also in the south, Age is going to be losing a lot of units as Ginga, I think, is going to be taken out here. Nice shot there by Blonde. Control click.
5 minutes remaining.
and taking out Kabuki as well. Some nice moves there, and looks like Sentinels are able to clean up this south offensive force. Even it just a little bit, 52 to 38% is still a 14-point spread here. 14 percentage points, that is. And Lizard King, I don't know if there's going to be anything else that he's going to be able to do here on the flag. He's waiting for reinforcements, but I don't think anything's going to come to his aid. And KAO and Aki are now coming to the south. I guess they're going to attempt to take out Toxin's general, but they also need to move on the flag. Forget the general. There's nothing here the general can do. I think they got Toxin's dwarf. Just leave the general, go for the flag. Silent Sentinels are sending out units of their own. Kind of a mixed force here. Blonde sending out that dwarf. And just a lonely thrall. And then Asmo sending out a few archers here. And those archers are pretty much going to determine who wins this this confrontation, I think. I think Asmo's going to be in a pretty good... Oh, nice force field there by Toxin, drawing the suicide on that dwarf. Toxin saying yes. So pretty good work there, anticipating the dwarven throw and laying down that force field at the last second, causing him to bounce it off the force field and destroy himself. So yes, Asmo's going to be pushing with his archers and dealing some damage here. I think I would say that Sentinels are in a pretty good position. If they stop kind of messing around and just keep pushing, because we're running out of time. It's now 2.5 minutes remaining, and they still need to get all the way to the flag and then pretty much clean up everything they find on the way. Just don't know if they're going to be able to do that this game. So this game might be a draw unless the Sentinels able to clean up here. However, Age, I don't know, the Blonde's dwarf needs to turn around. Here he is. He finally realizes that it's up to him to clean up these warriors faster than the archers would be able to on their own. Kind of taking out one at a time. That journeyman's going to be his biggest, the biggest threat to that dwarf. Control click there, but doesn't really manage to connect for much damage. That warrior is taken out, and I think this journeyman will be taken out too. There it is. Nice stabbing work there by Asmo. And KAO not in an enviable spot there. He's going to be retreating, it seems. Although Ape is on the move as well, so now it's kind of a toss-up, but I still think that both of these teams are too far away to be able to attempt anything on this flag, on each other's flag here. This is Ape here. I don't know if he'll be able to make it. 40 seconds left. And this force of Age being cleaned up as well. And oh, I didn't catch that. Very interesting. Wow, Toxin able to oh man, I totally missed that. I don't know why I didn't see that, but well, that I just feel really stupid because I didn't see that on the overhead. Didn't even think to bring this to you, but Toxin with some amazing play manages to keep that general, and Honky able to clean up that flag. They are able to tag before this force even gets close, and before Age able to contest. And Silent Sentinels take game number 4 as well. I apologize for not being able to show you exactly what happened on this flag, but you know, that's kind of how it goes when you decide to cast these games. You know, if you don't kind of scrub through and review the games, as I'm choosing not to do at this point, then sometimes you miss things like that. But I have my reasons for doing things this way. I hope you understand, and if not, you know, feel free to flame me in the comments. But yeah, so I do apologize for that, but you know, it's gonna happen here and there. I hope it doesn't interfere too much with your enjoyment of these matches that I'm bringing to you. But yeah, we're gonna look at some of these numbers. Pretty close damage. Age looks like they did a little bit more damage here. Ape with 12 kills for Age, so that's gonna be the most for them. And once again, Lizard King 64 damage. So game number 5 in just a moment. Thanks for joining me. NewMutator here, and it's the Myth World Cup 2012.